Hey Frank, it's Vinny. Frank, I'm here with the Wormhole Police Blotter for the week ending Mother's Day, May 9, 2021. Frank, we had a spectacular fucking week. A spectacular fucking week. Here's the raw numbers, buddy. You're not gonna believe these numbers. We were involved in the destruction of 123,861,000,000 worth of ships. Holy fuck, Frank. You don't see numbers like that from just any Wormhole Corp, but you do see them from people like the Wormhole Police. Now, we did have some losses, Frank, nearly 2 billion. Nearly 2 billion in losses. That gave us a net gain for the week of 121,885,500,000. Holy fuck, Frank. Jesus, fuck. We'll talk about where those big numbers came from in just a moment. Now, I started out the week in that Estero donated by James Payne of Wrecking Machine. Never did get above 16 kill marks on it. We'll talk about that in a little bit as well. Monday starts out with streamer Gun Geeks. He had a free-for-all. We had a good time. We got a handful of people together. We went to the Sir Paula system in Caldari space. And like gentlemen, we all went blinky. And then just beat the living fuck out of each other. Nick One Chatuma, I believe, was the winner. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but I believe Nick One Chatuma came out on top there and won the big prize over 1 billion ISK that Gungix handed out. Wilo came out to join me. He was the first one down. Boy, Nick won, Nike won, Nicky won. Holy fuck, buddy, you'll have to tell me how to say your name. But he went right after Wilo, right off the bat. Took Wilo out. Wilo lost his Tristan, worth just about 18 million. Vinny lost his Rifter in that free-for-all. And that fucker was worth another 20 million or so. And it was a good time. It was a real good fucking time. I didn't win, but we made a showing to show people what the Wormhole Police are all about. Everybody had a really good time, and I'm glad everybody came out for that. It just goes to show you don't need any fancy schmancy filaments provided by CCP to do something like this. You got 10 guys that want to do a free-for-all? Like gentlemen, go blinky. Just pick a random high-sex system, go blinky, and beat the fuck out of each other. Lucy comes out the day with the top kill of that day. Gets herself a Sacrilege. That's a heavy assault cruiser. Holy fuck, that thing's worth nearly 300 million. Get fucked, Loot Fairy. 16 million for a ship like that? Get fucked. Loot Fairy, you owe us, bitch. You owe us. Now, that top kill of the day, that's for official Wormhole Police activity. And it doesn't really cover the Phoenix Roundup. Holy fucking shit. 5 Phoenixes. 5 Phoenixes. Each one worth nearly 5 billion ISK. Our boys got involved with that Equilibrium of Man showdown out there. And this particular one was in the Verge Vendor region. 5 fucking Phoenixes. Holy fucking shit. So many people got involved on those Phoenix kills that Z-Kill thinks it's a gank. They don't understand it was a police action to prevent these dirtbags from doing any further harm. So, we won't even talk about those dirtbag pilot names. What we'll do is we'll just give you 5 fucking kill mails. And anybody that wants to see that shit, well, they can just go look at the Wormhole Police Z-Kill activity for May 3rd, and they'll be able to see it then. Now on Tuesday, again, Lucy gets top kill of the day. This time it was a Harbinger. That's a combat battle cruiser. 10 fake internet kill points, 102 million value dropped to 11. I don't know what's up with the fucking Loot Fairy. I think maybe she was out there turning tricks. We had to bust her, just doing our jobs. And she's probably just still a little butthurt about it because Loot Ferry's not been our buddy. Not for a long time now. Now, Frank, on Wednesday, you thought we had big numbers on Monday? That doesn't even come close to what happened on Wednesday. Our total numbers for Wednesday were 101,616.69 million. Holy fuck, Frank. Holy fuck, we got into it with the equilibrium of mankind. Proper. Took out seven motherfucking revelations. Each one worth more, just about the same as the next, at just about $5 billion apiece. Holy fuck! Jesus lost his Tengu. That was worth a good bit for a Tengu. 1.2 billion for Jesus's Tengu loss. Equilibrium of man. One of the revelations took him out. That was a heavy loss. But Jesus likes to fly with just a bit more than a little bit of bling. Now all of that leads up to the motherfucking Titan kill. Holy fucking shit. Worth 69 billion. 69.5 billion. You know it only dropped $1 billion. Now what the fuck is up with the goddamn Loot Ferry? I heard later on that there was no chance of getting any of these corpses. No chance of salvaging any of these wrecks. No chance of looting any of these wrecks. It was just a swarm of cockroaches all over everything. And whoever the lucky person was that got a large Shockade's corpse, boy, you better hold on to that thing for a few years, buddy, because that's going to be worth some money. In any case, my boys got involved with that Avatar takedown in Kaha, along with those revelations. It's a good day for the Wormhole police. Just to say the least, a good day for the Wormhole police. Now on Thursday is marked by our losses. Came out down for the day. Vinny's sad to say that the Astero donated by James Payne of Wrecking Machine is no more. I'd left it when I did the free-for-all with Gungix on Monday. I'd left it in Caldari space and I'd switched over to my pacifier. So I decided I needed to head back and get that spaceship. And on my way back home, I ran into a random Blinky. Bulldags Hunter. He's Blinky and a Nurgle. There he is.
482. That's 1107 Penn. Yes, sir, and they have the car stopped at 10th and Grant. You might go by there first. Okay. 323 to 584. 55.
Fuck, don't run.
55. Okay. 23, we're at 10th and Grant waiting for a telephone. You wish to tell nobody's ordered one yet? I believe it was called on channel 1. Okay, we have 482 coming out there for the hit and run. You might wait for him. Will do. Yes, sir. Do you have a Southeast Coast Ops 11 on passenger 5? Okay, 203. 482. 482. And let us know if you'll be out on that. Okay.
Holy fuck!
2 cars. 4-way.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, that was 999 South Utica. Yes, that's correct. Apparently a newer model station wagon 3 male.
Maybe I can get away. Go, go, go!
1335. The Ravenna Boulevard on-ramp.
Oh, I'm not gonna get out of this alive.
Accident in lanes 3
Not gonna get out of this alive. Let's get out of here. Holy fuck. Oh, I lost my ship. Without thinking, can I even take a Nurgle? I went for it. I fucking went for it. Turns out I can't take a Nurgle. Almost got out of his scram range to escape, but he was rocking a faction scram and he kept me held down and burned me to the fucking ground. So, 16 kill marks on that boat. That's the end of the ship donated by James Payne of Wrecking Machine. And I'm out of donated ships, so I'm back into a pacifier. Currently have 53 kill marks on that pacifier. We'll fly around and hopefully hold on to it for a bit. Now, our second big loss for the day was Marco. Marco got himself polarized. He was just in a little bit of a rush. He got himself polarized, and one of the motherfucking porch pirates got him. Crassus Omeris took out Marco's 730 million Tengu. And you know the fucking loot fairy's in bed with the porch pirates. See, that's what it is. The loot fairy, here's Venny's theory. The loot fairy is porking the porch pirates. That's the only thing that makes any fucking sense, because if a 730 million Tango dropped 370 for the porch pirates, maybe crime does pay. Hard to say, but those dirtbags are rotten to their very core. Now, we did have some bit of redemption, because Wilo Otsada gets himself a Cheeto Pod combo worth 219 million. The Cheetah worth 58 million, belonging to Graham Chimers. But the pod was worth just a bit more. By the way, Loot Fairy gave us 5 million on that Cheetah kill. Pod worth quite a bit more. Nice combo for the day. Wilo Otsada coming out on top. In line to win our May contest here with the Wormhole Police. We got a contest this May. The top Astero pilot takes home a cool 1 billion ISK with full value SRP for the whole month. If you were a Wormhole police officer, that's what you'd had to look forward to for the month of May. And Wilo got a nice combo kill there. Now on Friday I'm back in my pacifier, and one of my boys says to me, he says, you know, Vinny, these Equilibrium of Man data sites, they've only got one box. It'd just be impossible to get any of those dirt bags. Plus, nobody really likes the Equilibrium of Man. And they asked me if rule number 1 applied to those sites. Now, if you don't know much about the Wormhole Police, we have one rule. We have only one rule. Every other corporation out there's got a list of at least 10. We've got one. One fucking rule. No hacking, no mining, no ratting in wormhole space. And this boy asked if we were going to lift rule number 1 for the Equilibrium of Man sites in wormhole space, and I went out to test it out. I sat on one. They didn't even sit there for that long. And along comes a wholesale lobster. Nothing better than a wholesale lobster. I took that dirtbag out. He was worth 278 plus million. Loot Fairy finally gives us a little grin, drops 38 million. And boys, rule number 1 applies to the Equilibrium of Man sites as well. Now on Saturday, Little Jerry Sizzler and Jesus 3D team up to take out a Vexer belonging to Tarsonis of Brave Collective. Worth 34 million, dropped 4. Got 16 fake internet kill points for that fucking thing. Well, we're going to talk about fake internet kill points in just a second here. But that was the top kill of the day for Saturday. And those boys made a good team. They sure did. Jerry, he was in his Legion, and Jesus was in a Proteus. That Vexer stood no chance at all. None at all. Now let's talk about Sunday, and I'm going to go out on a note that is more than likely an unpopular opinion. Now, I'd like anybody that has an opinion on what I'm about to say to leave a comment below. Give me your comment below, because this is going to be an incredibly unpopular opinion. But let me tell you something. Wilo Osada gets into it with Copatel R&D hacking in an Astero. It wasn't too long before Wilo realized he needed a bit of backup and called in a second Astero to help. Wilo defanged that Astero and then started beating on it. After all was said and done, that ship took nearly 26,000 hit points of damage to take down. This is a fucking frigate, Frank. This is supposed to be an exploration frigate. This thing took more damage than most battle fucking cruisers would take. Now here's my unpopular opinion, Frank. The Astero is OP. The Astero needs to be nerfed. No fucking exploring frigate should be able to take that much fucking damage, to be able to fit that much fucking damage control. It's OP. It's OP, and CCP needs to finally nerf the Astero. Either that or give us all a Hydra for free. I'd accept either one. I'd kind of prefer the Hydra, though. I really would. In any case, Wilo Osada got only 14 fake internet Z kill points for that kill. Loot Fairy was, fair. 187 dropped 53. Fair for the Loot Fairy for once. Overall, where Loot Fairy still owes us big time. So, Frank, thank you so much. We love you here at the Wormhole Police. We really do. And this wraps up the Wormhole Police Blotter for the week ending May 9, 2021. Frank, you have a great fucking week. Love ya.